Hello, everyone. It's Mrs. Cubbage. And as you can see, I'm in a different spot today. Yeah, I know it's cooking fun with Mrs. Cubbage, but today we are going to do a little painting fun with Mrs. Cubbage, if that's okay, right? Because you know what? It's spring break, it's springtime, and a lot of people want to know what else to do if you're not on vacation, or even if you are on vacation, you're going to want something fun and creative to do. So stick around really close because we have a little something for you. Okay? See you in a minute. That's right. You are here with me, Mrs. Cubbage, on Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage, and also Painting Fun today with Mrs. Cubbage. So, as I said before, it is the holiday. It's the season of Lent leading up to Easter for those of you who do celebrate. Actually, I was in class and one of my kids at the community center that I work for said, Mrs. Cubbage, do you celebrate? I believe he called it Pascha. And I said, I don't think I've ever heard of that. And he said, it's sort of like Easter. But then I looked it up and it's exactly Easter. It's just another name. So it's actually nice to learn a little something new. So today I actually have a fun little painting activity for you to do, especially while you are on spring break. Okay. And you can do this whether you are at home, at a friend's house. It might even be more fun with a friend. And you could also do it while you're on vacation because it's very, very simple what you need. Number one, a paintbrush. Number two, you do need some pretty strong paint. Now, usually when I'm in class, in my classes, I use tempera paint, but this is not tempera because tempera paint washes off. That's why I always use tempera with my little friends. But today we are going to use acrylic. Acrylic paint does not wash off. Okay, it does not. So, but there's a specific reason why we are using acrylic paint because we don't want it to wash off. Okay, there's something we're going to paint. I've already started. Okay, I've already gotten it started. And take a look at what I have. I wanted to get it a little bit dry so I could hold on to it. I actually have a rock. That's right, a rock. You could do rock painting. Rock painting right before the pandemic became very popular. And then it seemed like as soon as the pandemic hit, boom, nobody was really doing it anymore. So I have some green. I have a lot of colors over here, different colored acrylic paints. And what I'm going to do right now is one thing you do want to do is make sure you have a really good workspace where you are allowed to make a mess. Okay. But I painted this rock ahead of time. And what I want to do, because since for those of us who do celebrate the Easter holiday or the Lenten holiday, which is what we're in right now, I thought that it would be nice, and hopefully you could see that. Believe it or not, that looks black, but it's not. It's actually a dark green. You can, of course, mix up your colors. You can mix colors with the acrylic paint. Make it the color that you want it to be. And I thought it would be nice for us today, and you could watch. I hope it looks okay on this. It looks okay on my end. I hope it looks okay on yours. But I thought that it would be nice to paint a rock that looks like there's a palm on it. because Palm Sunday is just in a couple of days. Okay. So you can do that. Okay. And make sure you set it aside to dry. Set it somewhere where you know it can dry. Also, what I was thinking, you do, of course, need your water to dip, right? I also thought it would be really nice because I painted a couple of rocks, right? But I'm not going to hold you up because I want you to have the chance to paint your own rocks, to gather your rocks. These are just rocks that I got outside. That's right. Just collecting rocks. So I thought this would be a nice little activity to do, especially during spring break. So I painted, like I said, I painted a few rocks. And the first thing you are going to have to do is paint one rock all over. Just paint it all over, you see? Just paint it on the side. Let me see, go this way. There we go. The back, got the front. There we go. And then that's when, ooh, my goodness, I'm knocking everything over here. There we go. There we go. Much better. I've got all kinds of things going on over here. Oh my gosh. You wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it. You can paint. Now, this is what I thought would be really nice. I thought it would be nice to paint a rock, and especially if you are going on an Easter egg hunt, your school or church might be having an Easter egg hunt. Since it is spring break, or at least the start of spring break for most of us, some of us have already had our school Easter egg hunts. But you know what? The Easter Bunny sticks around for a little while, so you never know. So you're probably going to have a church Easter egg hunt. If your church has been opened yet, you might be one of the lucky ones that has a large backyard or a large front yard, and maybe your family hosts a nice Easter egg hunt for you and all your friends. So wouldn't it be nice to have some beautiful, beautiful rocks, painted rocks, and you could have them say, Happy Easter. If you got a big rock, you could say, start here, end here, follow the trail, things like that. So I have right here my Happy Easter rock. So you could do the same thing. When this side dries, you could turn around, maybe paint an egg, paint a cross, anything that has to do with Easter. Now I'm going to show you something. I use these very thin brushes to do the extra, to do the outlining of the whatever picture that it is that I'm going to do. However, this is what I want you to know. I did not use a skinny brush, obviously, to paint these, to paint the whole side of the rock, the whole thing, right? So I needed bigger brushes. Where's my big brush? But that's okay. If you get a set of brushes, make sure they come from this tiny size to a thicker bristled brush. Use the thickest bristled brush on your rocks, and then use the skinny ones depending on what it is that you're going to make. You can make an Easter bunny. You can make, it's spring. It's a little iffy in Pittsburgh, but you could make trees. You can make flowers on it. Just go crazy and have a good time. It's spring break, so you might as well enjoy yourself, right? Right. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that if you celebrate Easter, that you have a very happy Easter, that you enjoy yourself. But remember that Easter is about Jesus. Remember that, okay? That's what Easter is all about. So make sure that you enjoy yourself, enjoy your time with your family, and I will see you again next week. It'll be almost Easter. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Wow, amazing. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.